G'day cocktail lovers, welcome back to Cocktails with Angry. Hope you've been well. We've all got our challenges at the moment, and tonight for a bit of entertainment I'm doing another taste test. This time I'll be making some gin martinis with some special gins that I got. This is from a little Australian distillery called Tiny Bear, and I got a taster pack of 3. This one, which I think is kind of their standard one, called the Doctor, and this one is called the Gypsy. It's a bit spicier, and this one is called the Sailor. This is Navy strength gin, aka 58% alcohol, an overproof gin. Now what I'm going to do a comparison martini with all of these and the Tanqueray Dry London Gin, a relatively standard gin you get in most bottle shops. And as I said, I'm going to see. These are much more specialised boutique gins, so I'm going to see if it's noticeably different, and of course what we're interested is at a noticeably better taste, getting a special gin rather than a bog standard one that you can get anywhere. And that's going to be tonight's taste test. Now I'm going to do a slight variation on a standard martini recipes. I'm going to be doing 2 ounces or 60 mils of the gin. I'm going to be doing half an ounce of vermouth. I did not knock over the bottle then. I'm using this vermouth tonight, an Australian vermouth, Maidenai, their classic vermouth, halfway between sweet and dry. Be doing half an ounce of that, and I'll be doing half an ounce of elderflower liqueur. So it's an elderflower martini, just a tiny variation on a standard martini recipe, and we'll see how that goes. First up into our stirring glass goes 2 ounces of gin, because despite what bullshit James Bond says, a martini is stirred, not shaken. Half an ounce of the vermouth, and half an ounce of elderflower liqueur. Now we give that a stir, and we strain our martini into a martini glass. Now this one is the Tanqueray, and I'll do the same thing with the 3 Tiny Bear distillery gins as well, and then we'll do a comparison. I've mixed all 4 martinis now, and the wonderful Mrs. Angry is now going to help me with blind taste test, because I want to see how clever I am with tasting these. So on go the zombie eyes. Now could you hand me a martini? Thank you. Okay, here is a martini. Let's see. Oh, I'll tell you, that's nice. Alright. Another one. I'm trying another cocktail. Ooh. Also nice. I expected them all to be nice, actually. Okay. Okay, number 3. Okay, that was number 3, and the last of the batch. Now, number 4. Okay, this is actually more difficult than any I've done before. They're all good. Is this the Gypsy?
No.
Okay, is it the Sailor?
Yes.
Okay, it had much more bite, and I was trying to work out, is the extra bite coming from the fact it was the Navy strength or the slight spices from the Gypsy. Can I try the other ones again? Trouble is, the short version is they're all nice. Okay. Is that the Gypsy?
No.
No, I'm no good at. I'm failing this completely. Oh well, take that one back. Was that the Tanqueray?
No.
No, that was the Doctor.
Mm.
Okay. I thought that had a little edge of spice in it, which is what I remembered from the Gypsy. Is that the Tanqueray?
No.
No, that's the Gypsy. Okay, so what we learned from this is I can't tell gins apart. With the exception that the Navy Strength was very distinctive. Okay, so this is... Which one is this?
The Gypsy.
This is the Gypsy. It wouldn't be a taste test video if I didn't double fist them. Okay, when I taste the Doctor and the Gypsy and I know what I'm tasting, I go, oh, okay, yes, I can taste the Gypsy is a bit spicier. Yeah, but I tell you what, the shortness and the Tanqueray is good. I thought I might really notice the difference between the Tanqueray and the others. It's good. This is the Tanqueray, and this is the Doctor. Okay, the answer to this little taste test is I am not good at telling gins apart. Also, these were all quite good drinks in my humble opinion. The Tanqueray held its own. Some purists might be mortified at that. The one that really stood out as tasting different, unsurprisingly, was the Navy Strength one, because it's like 20% higher alcohol than the others, and it definitely had a little bit of extra kick in it. I will say, I don't drink that many martinis, but I might more from now on, because these were all pretty damn good, quite honestly. It's the joy of martinis, you can tweak them immensely. Like, some people will just do gin, like say 2 ounces of gin and only a quarter of an ounce of vermouth. They want just something to mix up the vermouths, where some people will go closer to a 50-50 split. It was basically 2 to 1. 2 ounces of gin to 1 ounce of the other components, split half an ounce between the vermouth and the elderflower. Good experiment in my taste. I'm certainly not a gin expert, obviously, but you know, I know what I like, and I like these. If you do a similar experiment, I'd love to hear what it is that worked for you, or just, you know, what gin you prefer when you're making martini, because there's an enormous amount of variation you can get in there. But all that counts is you enjoy the drink. So until next time, cheers!